Back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button and let's see if we can get today's video over 30 likes. And here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, having a pop up at the beginning of the day and pulling back down for the rest of the day to retest key support levels. And within the volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator since 11:10 a.m. and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside with further weakness, and put options went up 200% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And this is my opinion alone, my perspective, not financial advice, but volatility is here to stay, and having a clarity and edge over the charts to maximize on opportunities makes all the difference. It doesn't have to be 42 vision, but if you find value in what we share here and you want to become part of a growing community of investors using these resources to maximize within the volatility and receive this edge and clarity, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators and getting connected over to our bots. So here we are with the SPY, and we need to see if it's going to go ahead and break through these supports or create that double bottom effect, and we can actually see things try to come back up. We're going to break it all down in today's video, and we have some key dates to look at. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And as you see popping up here on the screen, these are some of the home runs I managed to find last week alone. And while it's not guaranteed to be this way every single time, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10% plus, but one of them turned out to be a home run, and that was PLSE. We caught this one in the pre-market sitting sideways. Towards the bell, it pulled downwards, got a bear indicator, those outflows crossed, and it found support, quickly got a bull indicator, and shortly after, as it was going upwards, those inflows got crossed to the upside, right? So full strength on inflows, got a bull indicator, full strength on 42 vision, and it gave a highest point of 30% plus, guys, within an hour. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the chart to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, at critical support levels where it either tries to double bottom or it's going to break it down and hit newer 52-week lows. We need to talk about tomorrow. It's a huge day tomorrow, what this means for the stock market and what's going on within the inflows versus outflows and the bull and bear indicators. I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility to maximize on opportunities. Slots are now open. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator and getting connected to the inflow versus outflow. So here we are with the bear indicator. And this is super important because it has canceled the most recent bull indicator here at 365.95 and quickly came back around the same area at 366.42 and popped up. Now, on Friday, I talked about how these inflows they had crossed, and I was going to watch if it could stay above it. Now, at the bell, it went from red to green, and it actually had some momentum here, right? it actually presented an opportunity to the upside for a quick trade from 366 all the way up to 370, right? But quickly the outflows began, right? And here we have it pulling downwards, and the moment it crossed, it actually impacted the chart, and the chart has stayed down, and you could see how those outflows have dominated, not just on the 30-minute, but also on the 15-minute as it crossed here, got that bear indicator, and also on the 5-minute as we saw there when our bull and bear indicators popped up on the Discord, right? So a lot of volatility to the upside and downside, but the downside has dominated over today's chart, bringing it back down to key support levels. Now, why is the stock this turbulent and having this volatility? Well, tomorrow's a huge day. We have consumer confidence coming out tomorrow, right? So if consumer confidence turns out to be lower than expected, right, that turns out to be a huge catalyst of volatility and possibly even negativity over the stock market. But if consumer confidence comes out higher than expected, it could actually start making things run to the upside. And I'm going to share with you guys what it is that I'm watching. Not financial advice, but my opinions and perspective alone based off the charts, right? So the first thing is the support, guys. We're at the 52-week low. If that gets broken through, the next support below 362, 360 is 355, guys. That's going to be crucial to be watching that area if we go into the 50s or below the 360 mark. Now, as I stated earlier in the video, if it tries to form a double bottom effect and we actually go ahead and bounce back up, well, we have some key resistance levels to look at, especially those that could turn out to be a fake out or actually have some strength. So we're going to first look at this down here, right? The outflows are back below, so we need to see them actually pick up and cross the midpoint on the 30-minute, but not just the 30-minute, but also the 1 hour, guys. The 1 hour is right there on the edge. This is a super pivotal level. It's still under a bear indicator, and it is down here in the dip area. So we definitely need to see this try to come back up, but also these inflows to pick up on the 1 hour because we're still below and outflows are dominating on multiple time frames. We want this bear indicator to get canceled on the way back up, and that these inflows get closer to the midpoint as well. And on the 15-minute, within the volatility, same thing. We got really close to coming back up. Look at the move that it did. It went from 363 to 366, almost 367, rejected, and the outflows dominated again. So going into tomorrow, I'm going to be watching on the 15-minute if these inflows could come towards the midpoint and cross it, right? Because when these midpoints do get crossed, you get momentum, especially followed by a bull indicator or bear indicator, and same to the cross back down, right? To the downside. Look at that momentum to the downside. So super important. I'm going to be watching this very carefully within the volatility. Now, on the 30-minute though, I'm going to be watching for these inflows to pick up, or if they hold below and to the upside. What's the first resistance level? Well, I'll be watching 367, and then above that is 370. But if both of these can get broken through, the inflows are picking up, this bear indicator gets canceled by another bull indicator in the process to the upside, and the staircase effect starts to actually form, well, the most important resistance level is back up here at 375 and 378 area. I think those are some key resistance levels that can actually be a point where the bulls start to actually gain some traction, and the 30-minute could actually start pulling away from the midpoint to the upside. And not only that, but the 1 hour could follow as well and push up to the upside with strength, guys. The last two times the 1 hour actually reached near the upside area, those inflows lost traction. It was in a consolidation zone, and the outflows dominated pretty quickly. So we're really close here, and it's going to take a lot of strength for the bulls to actually break through and hold above and pull away from the midpoint on bigger time frames, such as the 1 hour and also in the 30-minute with strength. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. Tomorrow is a big day with consumer confidence. I believe that is going to either make or break the charts on the SPY. I'm going to be watching the inflows versus outflows very carefully and these bull and bear indicators. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.